Hi and welcome to tonight's meditation with Present Mindfulness Academy. I'm just jumping on and we're beginning our meditation in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just setting up my computer so I can see if anyone writes any comments. And if you want to just get yourself into a comfortable position, finding somewhere nice and comfy to sit, and getting yourself maybe a blanket if you need a blanket, whatever you need in this moment. Get yourself ready for meditation, which will run shortly. If you can hear me, I would love to get a comment in the comments box. That's why I know who's here and I can see you. Hi Suzanne, I can see you. Thank you for joining us. Hey Nay, thank you for coming. I hope you guys are all well in this second round of isolation. Obviously we're not sure what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks, because even though they're saying it's only till mid-August, there could be a possibility of it going further. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So I guess while we're just waiting for a few more people to jump on, what time have I got? I just checked my time. Oh yes, so it's only just 8:30 now. I got on a little bit earlier. So I know there's a few people who've said that they wanted to come, so we'll wait for a few people to jump on. So I just thought while we're waiting for some people to jump on, I'd just sort of quickly give you an overview of, I guess, what we've got coming up at PMA and how we're supporting the community with our online events and workshops and meditation, just to still supply that connection. Suzanne and I at the moment are working on our core values, and one of them was connection. And particularly during this time, we've been finding that we're so used to going to our friend's house or seeing our mum, or just going down to the shops and meeting a friend and having a coffee or whatever it might be, and that's all been taken away. So it's really important that we find ways to connect, and it's not only just connecting with others, but also connecting with yourself. Hey Nina, can see you. Hope you're well. Hope your day's been good. I know you've been working hard on your website, and I'm just talking about one of my core values actually that we've been working on, which was connection and the importance of it, and making sure that that we find ways to connect with ourselves during this time, and finding ways to connect with others. And coming here tonight is a great example of connecting with other members in society who want to feel, I guess, this energy of togetherness even though we're separated. So I'll just go through some upcoming things while we're waiting for a few more people to join. So this month, what have we got on? So this is the last event for this month, obviously, end of July, the free meditation tonight. Next month in August, we have coming up our Parenting with Presence meetup group on the 6th of August, and that is next month is all about honouring the self, which is a really nice time, particularly as we continue to be in isolation. It's about looking after our needs, understanding what they are, and this is highly valuable tool to use, especially when we're sitting in a lot of discomfort and struggle and things not being of the norm. So understanding who you are and what your needs are will be great. So that's what we're talking about next month. And we've also got Suzanne doing the free meditation next month, which will be on the 20th of August. And then on the 27th of August, we're doing our intro into parenting with presence. So we run this workshop a couple of times a year, and it is a workshop which introduces you to what parenting with presence is. After that, we have September, the next Parenting with Presence group on the 9th of September, and we do a self-care workshop in 17th of September. Hi Shay, thanks for coming tonight. So the self-care workshop is also a great way to understand yourself and look after your needs. Hi Katie, thank you for coming. If anyone wants to make any comments or has any questions about anything, just type it in the chat and I'll be able to see it, hopefully an answer, or if not, Suzanne, who's also the other mind facilitator and co-owner of Present Mindfulness Academy, will reply to you in the message boxes. So we've got, I usually start at about 8:35, so we've got 1 more minute just to let everyone sort of jump on so they don't miss the beginning of the meditation. Today's meditation, or this month's theme that we're talking about at Present Mindfulness Academy, is understanding your unmet needs and understanding the unmet needs of your child. And it's a really interesting topic because what we've found with our children is when they're misbehaving or they're dysregulated, or they're really excited or really angry, whatever it is, when there's a heightened emotion, there's generally something lying beneath that behavior, and it usually is linked to some form of unmet need. And that could be like a physical need, like they're tired or hungry, or it could be an emotional need, so they're feeling disconnected. I know that my children are finding it very difficult not being around their friends and having that social gatherings and chatting and just having that fun. There's only so much connection they can have with us as their parents, but with their kids it's different. They just want to have fun and enjoy and be more lighthearted. So being aware of your unmet needs and your child's unmet needs allows you to understand your behavior a bit better. Hi Penny, thanks for joining us tonight. So this is what our topic is about this month, and that's what the meditation is going to focus on. So it's a really good tool to I guess what I want to talk about is when you understand your unmet needs, you understand then what you can do to support yourself better, and you can understand what you can do to support your child better. And usually a lot of us, we will have triggers, and so we'll feel angry at something or frustrated at something, and particularly now because we've got so much stress surrounding us, that heightens our stress centers also. So understanding what's going on for you and finding ways to move through that is really important. All right, so we shall begin meditation. Thank you everyone for joining us. What I'd like you to do is get into a comfortable position. So you can lie down if you need to, or you're more than welcome to stay seated, whatever feels most comfortable for you. I will guide through seated position, but if you're lying down, this meditation will work just as well. So let's begin by placing the feet firmly on the ground, sitting in an upright position, releasing and dropping the shoulders, and just allowing the body to relax and melt down, and use the chair as a support. And if it feels comfortable, gently closing the eyes now, allowing the jaw to release and relax, and noticing the eyes, and if they're feeling a bit frowed or a bit tight, and just allowing them to flutter and lie loosely. Feeling into the shoulders, noticing what's there, if they're a bit bunched up or a bit tight, and just allowing that to drop down, maybe rolling the shoulders back and just releasing and dropping them down now. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths together, and we'll breathe in through the nose and we'll breathe out through the mouth. And as we breathe out, just releasing and letting go. So let's breathe in through the nose and releasing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and releasing out through the mouth. And one more breath in through the nose and releasing, letting go out through the mouth. And just allowing the breath to return back to its regular breathing pattern now. We're going to watch the breath for a moment now. So finding where you can feel the breath the most, noticing the sensation of the breath. moving in and out of the body, watching it flow. Maybe you notice it at the nostrils. Maybe you notice it at the chest. Or maybe you notice it in the belly. And just focusing on where you feel the breath. Not trying to change the breath. Not trying to force it. Just noticing the breath where you can feel it. And watching it flow in and out. I know that I'm breathing in. I know that I'm breathing out. And just allowing the breath to move at its own pace. And becoming present in this moment with the breath. And releasing the breath now and bringing your awareness to the body. Checking in with the body, starting at the top of the head, and making your way down, scanning the whole body, taking in the head and the neck, the shoulders, the arms and the hands, noticing the chest and the belly, moving down the spine, taking in the upper back and the lower back, noticing the pelvis and the hips and the buttocks, the thighs, the knees, the lower legs and the feet. Just scanning the body, checking in with it, and noticing what's present in this moment. Now bringing your awareness to the place in the body that's calling for your attention. You might feel some form of discomfort in this area. And we're not trying to change it. We're not trying to ignore it. We're just checking into this place of the body. And just noticing what you can feel here. Is there any tightness, any tension, any tingling? Is there a heaviness, a lightness? Just noticing what is here and acknowledging any sensation that is present in this part of the body. Our bodies are amazing messengers. They let us know when we have an unmet need. So let's investigate and see if we can understand the message our body is sending to us. So as we check in to the discomfort in the body, bring it into full focus, full attention, and just be present with whatever is here, watching it ebb and flow, constantly changing in every moment. And as you sit with this area of the body and the sensations that are here, we're going to start doing some inquiry and thinking about the following questions. What message does this discomfort have for me? What belief am I running that has caused this discomfort? What unmet need do I have for this discomfort to be present? So just sitting with the body and the sensation, and just allowing these questions to float around on the workbench of the mind, not trying to force an answer, but just noticing what comes to mind. Maybe a memory, an emotion, or a thought might pop into your mind as you contemplate these questions. Just noticing what becomes present. So let's take a few moments to sit and be in contemplation with the body as we investigate the first question of what message does this discomfort have for me? What message does this discomfort have for me? Just seeing what arises, trying not to avoid or cling on to anything, just being the observer. And just noticing where the mind is. Has it gone off on a tangent? Or is it focused with open awareness on why the discomfort has arisen? And coming back to the body and back to the discomfort as you use curiosity to think about the next question. What unmet need could be causing this discomfort? What unmet need could be causing this discomfort? And once again, being the investigator, the observer, and just watching what arises in your awareness. Remembering this practice isn't about forcing an answer. It's just about being present with yourself, connecting to your truth and listening. When we can be the observer and just sit in contemplation, the answers we are looking for will rise from beneath the surface of the mind of the ego, and the true self will come and send us the message we need to hear. So taking one last moment to sit with the body and listening to the messages it might have when you ask, what belief am I running that is causing this discomfort? What belief am I running that is causing this discomfort? And as you sit with the discomfort, watching it, asking it all these questions, just noticing the ebb and flow of emotions that may be arising and falling away, of thoughts that may be arising and falling away. of memories that may be arising and falling away. And just sitting in this moment with all that arises, and just being, and just noticing what message is here for me. What do I need to hear today? So now I just want you to focus on the body one last time, bringing your attention back to the place where you feel the discomfort, and just noticing how it feels now. Does it feel different from when we began? Stronger or weaker? There's no right or wrong. It's just being present with whatever has arisen tonight for you. And now let's just breathe into this area of the body. So just trying to move the breath to this area and breathing in and releasing. And as you breathe in, you might like to imagine white light moving into this area. And as you breathe out, you might like to see the discomfort releasing from the body. Just breathing into here in this moment. Not trying to change it, we're just watching it. We're comforting this area with the breath. And just noticing as you breathe into this area, if anything else arises, and just noting to yourself whatever messages have been given. And if no messages have been received, that's perfectly okay. There might be some more that you need to unlock before you can find the underlying cause. A lot of our unmet needs is like an onion, and we've put layers and layers and layers on top of that unmet need as we've gone throughout our life, hiding it and pushing it away, pretending it wasn't there, ignoring it. But as we sit in meditation, we start to unravel the onion, start to unpeel the layers. And sometimes it's easy to open those layers and we get to the heart of the problem straight away. And other times there could be some struggles, there could be some tears. Whatever the journey is for you, just sitting and accepting that this is your as is. Not trying to wish for something different, because this will only lead to more suffering. The more we can accept our present moment and what is happening with us, the more it dissipates then the more we can move through it and release it. It's now time to let go of our practice for tonight. So I'd like you to take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you release through the mouth, letting go of the discomfort, releasing it, releasing the body, and just coming back to the breath for a moment now. Following the breath, noticing where it is, watching its rhythm and its flow. And in a moment, you'll hear the sound of my bowl. And when the bowl ends, this will signify the end of our meditation. And you can gently awaken the body and stretch in any way that feels comfortable for you. So taking a moment to gently awaken, maybe stretching the arms, wriggling the toes, whatever feels comfortable for you, rolling the shoulders forward or back, and opening the eyes. And you can use this practice anytime you feel there is some discomfort or there's something you want to work on. The recording will stay on our Facebook page, and I'll also post it on our YouTube channel, so it will be there for whenever you need it. And so if you enjoyed tonight and would like to do the practice again because you've still got something that needs to be uncovered, then come back to this practice anytime you need. It's there for you to use, and a free offering for anyone who needs it. Thank you so much for all coming tonight and spending the time with me. I hope you got something out of tonight's meditation, and that you follow our Facebook page and see how we talk about our unmet needs this month, and just watching what you can do to support yourself. And then when you can support yourself, you're in a better place to then support your children and understand their unmet needs. So just taking the time to really check in with how you're going, and particularly now, because if you're in Melbourne, things are vamping up and really getting interesting. So it's really good time to investigate what's happening for yourself. So thank you once again all for coming and taking the time out of your busy schedules, because I know how busy we all are, particularly a lot of mums on here tonight. So I appreciate you coming and spending the time with me. And if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to contact Suzanne or myself. We're here to support you in any way possible. So if you've got any questions about tonight or anything you'd like me to answer, you're more than welcome to write a question in the chat box. I've got a couple more minutes before the end of our session here tonight. So if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask that now. And thank you for all the kind messages I can see from Shay and Adriana, Naomi, and everyone else who was here tonight with me. I appreciate you coming and spending the time. So if there's no questions, then I bid you good night. Enjoy your night of self-care. Maybe go and have a cup of tea, or maybe go to bed early, and just check into what you need. Thanks, Katie, for coming. Thank you for your lovely message. And hopefully we'll see you all again next month for Suzanne's meditation. And what date is that? Let me find it here. She'll be doing her meditation on the 20th of August, and we'll be running this every month. It will be alternating between Suzanne and myself. Thanks, Mandy, for coming. Appreciate you coming. So anytime you want to revisit the meditations, they're all on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. So we'll have, obviously by the end of the year, there'll be quite a few on there, but we're always riding this live. This is part of our contributing back and giving to, particularly now, we wanted to give more in a way to support everyone and our students and our community and anyone else who wants to come in. So I'm going to bid you good night, and as always, share the gift of mindfulness, be present. Bye.